Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I'm Kelly Stewart, joined by Brian Leonard at B Leonard Sports on Twitter and Marco D'Angelo at Marco in Vegas. Make sure you guys are giving both of these fine gentlemen a follow if you are not. Let's talk about some Saturday SEC basketball, guys. We are filming on a Wednesday, so there is no line. But Auburn Tigers 2-point dogs at Mississippi State. Both of these basketball teams have been playing really well as of late, so I'm curious to see who each of you like. Marco, I'll start with you.
Well, Kelly, on Tuesday when we did the radio show, Dave Koken and myself, we broke down that Auburn, South Carolina game. And I said to Dave, this game reminds me of the Monday game with Nebraska and Rutgers. You had Nebraska coming off their big statement game against Michigan State. They came up short, played their guts out, come up short. And then they go on the road, laying points on the road, lose outright. I said, this looks the same to me with South Carolina. Although Auburn was the favorite in that game, that's still, it's Kentucky. When Kentucky comes to town, you know, that's your statement game. If you're going to be considered a serious contender in the SEC, you got to go through Kentucky. They played a game, they were down early, came back, and then ended up losing, you know, a gut-wrenching loss. I thought it would be a carryover, and they played a flat game at South Carolina. Now it's the second game removed from that. I think you'll see a much better performance out of Auburn when they go to Mississippi State.
You said that Ken Palm makes this too. I also make this too.
Okay.
I actually, you know, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. You take a look at what Mississippi State does. They're a very good shooting team from behind the arc, and Auburn allows 42.5% shots behind the arc. So you can get good shots against Auburn if you shoot threes. I think they'll have some success. What Auburn does well is they're similar to Duke, where underneath 15.7% of their shots are slams. I mean, it's hard for me to believe 15% of the shots of a college basketball team is just stuffing the football.
Stuffing the football, that's tough to do.
It's really hard to get rebounds, those bounces. All right, you got it. But only 16.5% of their shots are the bad shots. They're low percentage shots. They either shoot from the outside, the three-pointers, or they shoot from inside the paint. That's a basketball team I like to play on. So I think both teams should be able to get some points here. We'll have to see what the total is. But the line at 2 is what Ken Palm says, so I'm probably not going to be involved inside here.
We don't talk before the videos of which side we're on. I'm actually on the over as well in this game, and I don't do a lot
of totals. Even if they stuff the footballs?
Yeah, as long only if they don't use footballs.
Isn't that what the Patriots
so
do? They stuff the footballs?
It's easier to stuff a football.
Yeah, but yeah. But you got, how do you dribble it down?
I can't palm a football or basketball, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, but you look at this one. This is going to be the best offense that Mississippi State has faced. And when you think of Mississippi State and you think of Ben Howland, first thing you think of is defense. But that has not been the case this year with this Mississippi State team. This is a team, they're going to face the number 11 offense in Auburn. They've got the 51st ranked defense. And then when Mississippi State has the ball, they're the 21st ranked offense. This is all Ken Palm numbers, and they're going to be facing the 55th defense in Auburn. So this is going to be an offensive game. They're going to go up and down the floor. I'm projecting in this game 156 points or more to be scored. So where I'm looking for my number is I want to see 151 or less. If this comes out 151 or less, I'm on the over.
So you need a 5% or 5 point.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking for.
I usually look about a 3.5, but.
Based on the total?
Yeah.
So 152, you would consider betting the over still?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome stuff from both guys. $9 Monday at WagerTalk, and get all daily packages for Monday's action, plus early college basketball, NHL, priced only at $9, including any 5% best bets, normally priced at $30.